Welcome back to IBC, the Israelites Broadcasting Channel. Today we have some crazy stories. Empire expanding, new civilizations. But first, we will be interviewing the man himself, Moses. How's it going, Sam?
It's going quite well, Jackie. I am here by the Jordan with the leader of the Israelites, Moses. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Thank you for having me on IBC. First off, I am the God-appointed leader of the Israelites. Some events are commonly associated with me that are the 10 plagues, the burning bush, and the summit upon Mount Sinai, where I got the commandments from God.
Wow, those are a bunch of accomplishments.
Thank you. However, all these accomplishments should not be credited to me, but to God.
God has done so many things for us. Now, to the main point. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Sure, you may proceed.
You mentioned in one of your speeches that God would bless us if we obey Him. But why would God curse us?
Well, because God loves us, which may be strange for Him to curse, but let me explain. You see, when we obey God, God rewards us, right? But when we disobey Him, He disciplines us. Like, imagine a child with no discipline, what happens to them? Yeah. But God disciplines us so that we don't repeat the sins again in the future. And so, therefore, He's making us stronger.
I see. Nice. Good answers. How did you feel when God told you wouldn't enter the promised land?
Well, I was angry, but not God, but at myself. When I let my own frustration get hold of me, I'd stabbed the rock, disobeying God. And so I got what I deserved, the punishment, which is not letting me go to the promised land.
I see. So you disobeyed God. But do you think Israelite will obey God?
Well, as you can see, these people are very stubborn people, so maybe for the first couple generations. But after a while, I'm sure they will forsake the Lord and break all of His commandments. And in those days, a bunch of curses will fall upon them.
So is it hopeless for Israel?
Not exactly. God is a merciful God, and I know God has an ultimate plan to save us all.
Thank you for your answers, Moses.
It was my pleasure, bro.
Now, let us go interview some of the Israelites.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can help me. Can I ask you a couple questions?
Okay.
Well, do you remember the one speech when Moses gave telling you to obey God?
Yeah.
Do you know how important it is to obey God?
Well, from what Moses was talking about, it sounds like we obey God, we will have many, many blessings, even said we could become the holy people. Well, from what Moses was talking about, it sounds like if we obey God, we will have many, many blessings. If even said it will become the holy people.
Commands, really.
Who the heck are you?
I am Joshua. I'm going to be the leader when Moses leaves.
Moses is leaving?
People of Israel, I have now led you for 40 years, but now I am at 120 years of age. I'm too old to lead you guys, and the Lord has told me that I will not cross the Jordan. For this reason, I've appointed you, Joshua, to lead the people of Israel. The Lord will continue to be with you, so be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God is with you, and He will not forsake you.
Thank you, Moses.
Wow! So you really are going to lead the Israelites. Are you scared or worried?
No, as Moses said, can't be afraid because God's with me.
A thoughtful response. Thank you, Joshua.
Anytime.
Now, back to you, Jackie. That's all I got.
Thank you, Sam. Now, our next story. Who are the people conquering all of Anatolia? We will answer that right after the commercial break.